News' Heather Holmes live in Hayward after talking to a young girl who says she's been verbally attacked because of her religion. Heather.
Julie, the 7th grader, says the bullying actually began in the 3rd grade, that students accused her of terrorism and mocked her clothes. And now here we are 4 years later, and she says she continues to experience harassment just because she is Muslim.
I told him terrorism does not represent me or my religion.
Her voice weak at times, her hands clenched, Nikki Hussein spoke to us on grounds we wouldn't show her face.
I just feel really scared.
The 13-year-old said the bullying and harassment started when she was in elementary school in Hayward. Students, led by one in particular, picked on her for wearing the traditional Muslim headscarf or hijab.
He just started bullying me for a long time, and everyone followed.
In the 4th grade, Nikki stopped wearing the hijab, hoping that it would stop the verbal attacks. It didn't. Classmates still teased her, and she says her complaints to teachers went unanswered.
Nothing happened. They didn't do anything, and I was being bullied. I had so much stress on me.
Now in the 7th grade at Cesar Chavez Middle School, Nikki says the insults continue, with the same bully lashing out at her just last week.
He called me a terrorist, and he asked me twice if you are a terrorist.
This time, a teacher reported it to school administrators. And on Wednesday, Nikki, her mother, and members of the California chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations met with school officials.
And unfortunately, what we're witnessing in our office is that it kind of all falls on our youth.
Bryce Hammock is with CARE and cited several anti-Muslim incidents affecting young people. And he fears more amidst the current political climate.
Especially in the really dangerous climate we have right now, with a lot of the Republican candidates making some really dangerous and scary statements regarding Muslims in this country.
Hayward school officials say they were unaware of the previous bullying, but took immediate steps to address what happened last week, and say they plan to expand their anti-bullying efforts across campus.
Incidents such as this affect the whole community, and as a district, we need to ensure that all of our families feel safe and welcome in our schools.
Now, we're told the student behind most of the bullying behind last week's incident will not be here at this school for the foreseeable future. But, Julie, the group CARE really hopes that Nikki's story will bring about change. They point to their recent study, which showed nearly half of California students reported being bullied because of their faith.
Heather, do you know if she could give one piece of advice to other kids in similar situations, what would that be?
Well, we asked her about that today, and she said be proud of who you are and do not care what people say. She says everyone has the right to their own religious beliefs.
All right. Heather, thank you.